Hey gamers, it's me Shinobi Nando, and today this video is a little different. I'm not doing a skit again or anything. It's a bit more serious. This is one of my update videos that I normally try to do every once in a while. Hence why big camera, collectibles in the background, not really the focus of this video at all. So Article 13 has just been passed in the EU. It's been approved, which means countries have 2 years to see and create their own laws that would help copyright holders uphold their copyrights. I'm saying the word copyright a lot in this video. I do apologize. What does that mean for me? What does that mean for the channel? What does that mean for you? What does it mean for other streamers, content creators? Well, in a nutshell, this has been called many things. It's been called the meme ban because memes are kind of a gray area where we don't know that they should fall under protection laws about parody and things like that. However, we all know how most content ID filters kind of work, which is just kind of blanket ban everything to the point where even if you hummed a song or played it in the background by accident, that could get flagged. The fact that, if you don't cover enough of the original image with words, if it's not transformative enough, that can get flagged. So imagine this on a grander scale. In the past, it was kind of the responsibility of the content creator to monitor and police themselves. Obviously, YouTube then, or Twitch, or wherever, would copyright strike you or hit you with an infringement, block your content, take it down, whatever, if you breached it. But that was on you. That was on your channel. You made that mistake. Article 13 kind of shifts that to where it is now YouTube's responsibility to acquire licenses from publishers such as music, television, movies, video games, and police the website or the platform as a whole. Again, this also applies to things like Twitter, Facebook, Google as a whole. So going forward, that means that if you're an EU content creator, that you may not be able to upload, depending on the content you create, or you upload it and it'll immediately be blocked or taken down. This would include covers of songs, parodies, movie reviews, trailer reactions, gameplay videos, streams, anything like that would be immediately hit by a potential copyright claim due to the fact that the only way that YouTube could even maintain it, as we've seen by the current model, is automated content ID filtering, which isn't great and has a lot of bugs and issues with it. People have had videos that have nothing at all other than, like, for instance, me just talking here with my own branding. This could get copyright claimed by mistake if I put the wrong word in it or something like that. Imagine that on a much grander scale, but instead of just letting me know, hey, this has been copyrighted, you've lost monetization, or this video isn't going to appear in some countries, it just gets completely blocked. So what does this mean for you Americans and Canadians and New Zealand, Australia, etc., everywhere else around the world? Well, it means that you won't be able to see this video. You wouldn't be able to see any videos from the EU. So any of your favorite streamers, content creators, if a meme originated from a creator in the EU or posted originally there, that'd be automatically blocked. They'd just be gone. So if I created a meme and I tried to upload it to Facebook or Twitter, bam, it's gone, or Reddit or whatever. So yeah, it's a kind of a dark day for the internet and freedom of speech. Now, why is this coming to effect? Well, there's lots of different reasons. A lot of big companies fought against it even though it is a majority of big companies that are fighting for it and wanted the EU to put this in place to update the copyright laws that have been in place since the early 2000s and haven't really reflected how the internet's evolved. The main ones that we know of are music corporations who are always looking for royalty or licenses to be paid to them so they get money, streaming music free or uploading music, parodies, covers, whatever. They don't get a penny from that, or Google will give them crumbs and all the AdSense will go to the creator and Google, aka YouTube. Just as an example, obviously there's also Twitch and social media sites. They're a very big advocate. You could argue that there's potentially some gaming publishers, although they tend to be quite lax because they see it as free marketing. The amount of money they'd have to spend on marketing themselves greatly outweighs just letting a YouTuber upload a review or a gameplay or a guide or a reaction, to the point where you even see it where they go to influencers for paid promotion because they know that's where A, most people are going to look for it, and B, it's just infinitely cheaper than trying to, like, look at Destiny, the amount, 500 million, and a majority of that was marketing. Obviously, television, movies, anime, anything like that, they're also big advocates because they want their piece of the pie. They don't want just crumbs or nothing. The way I try to explain it to people is, let's use Disney as an example. So every time I upload a meme or a video or anything like that, and it includes Mickey Mouse, in a normal circumstance, before the onset of digital media, I would have to pay a royalty for using that copyright, or I wouldn't be able to use it at all. I'd have to get it approved, a license, etc. Basically, I'd have to pay Disney to use Mickey Mouse, or get their permission. In this day and age, I could just do it. I could create a meme about Mickey Mouse for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Don't mess with the mouse, whatever. And it's free. It's free for me to do. I could upload it. I could even get semi-internet famous from it if it went viral. My channel could take off, whatever, right? Disney basically want a royalty from that. And the only way to do that is with the new Article 13 in place. And by extension, the whole Digital Rights Act or Digital Copyright Act that is the main thing. Article 13 is just a part of it. Is for YouTube to pay a license. So every time anything uploaded from Disney or Mickey Mouse, in my example, Google would have to pay them. Obviously, this is not viable for Google. It's too expensive. So the only thing they could do is remove it. Billions of hours are daily uploaded to YouTube worth of videos. There's no chance that they could other than use an automatic filter, they could monitor this and police it properly. Obviously, these are computer programs that are going to have issues, so they either block everything, leave it up to the content ID filters and try to make them more robust, but still do what they're doing now, but to a grander scale, or just not show this kind of content in the EU. And by extension, like I said, that would mean that people in the EU can't see American creators who are making gameplay, etc. And Americans can't see EU content creators if your favorite streamer's Swedish or French or from Germany, whatever. PewDiePie, for example, Swedish creator, lived in Italy, lived in the UK. You just wouldn't be able to see it. It just wouldn't appear. It'd say this video is not available in this country, or it just wouldn't appear in your subscription feed because the content creator wouldn't be able to upload. This is kind of really sucks because the internet was in such a great and strange and wonderful place where, you know, anyone could upload anything, and that was part of the problem. But also, that was great. Like, anyone with a webcam and a PC and a computer could stream. They could upload. They could make content that entertained people, and people would get behind them. And there was a whole different era of like crowdfunding came from this. You know, the ideas of like well, if millions of us support the content we like, then we don't have corporations telling us what content I have to watch because I'm supporting it through my own volition. There's going to kind of be an end to that to a degree. Now, this is going to really hit streamers as well, because obviously, for lack of a better word, all they do is broadcast gameplay or content with their camera. I mean, I do it. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying, like, if we want to get down to basics, you're broadcasting over gameplay that somebody else created and owns the copyrights to. That's very problematic. The only thing that would kind of be protected, from what I understand, is again, memes should be protected under some kind of parody act that was in, or clause that was included into Article 13. But again, it's whether or not the content ID filters could pick that up. Also, original content, such as like if I made a skit and it didn't include any copyrighted material, or the unboxings because I paid and it's just me opening them, that would qualify technically as fair use, or like I'd be hard pressed to think that just because I showed Spider-Man statue, which I bought and own, to be something that's copyrighted. Although, saying that, in the UK, where they don't have licenses, you see things like the BBC, who doesn't run advertisements, they would probably, I'm not entirely sure, they'd probably fuzz out anything. They'd fuzz out this, so this would be fuzzed out, so you couldn't tell it was Fallout. These might be blurred out. So that might be a thing going forward in the future where we're going to have to kind of censor our own content. So again, I'm wearing a Forza t-shirt. I'd have to cover that up. Wear a blank hoodie. This would have to be blurred out. I'd just have to remove it, put a green screen, and just have like a royalty-free background. My own original art, obviously, that I paid for or created would be all right again. So it's kind of, but again, it's very, very vague. Like, what if I made something that looked too similar to Master Chief? Would that get copyright claimed? There is 2 years for this to go through, and each country has to create their own laws, but it still doesn't bode well as a whole. We'll have to see what happens. You never know. Like, the license companies still have a choice to what they do with the licensing. So, if, for instance, if EA still wanted to, example again, have free advertising on YouTube, they might just say like, "Here's our license. It costs next to nothing, or it's free." Because it's more profitable for us to gain more sales from a game by having someone like myself, or to be perfectly honest, a large YouTuber cover this, right? Music, probably not so much. They've been gunning for this for a while. Again, even people like Paul McCartney, they backed Article 13, saying like artists and music corporations get ripped off all the time, with people uploading their content for free, streaming it. So that's a big bugbear for them. But anyways, guys, this is kind of a downer of a video. I'm really, really sorry, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on it. I'm a bit worried. Obviously, I feel like the unboxings are safe, and that's the mainstay of my channel. Gameplay guides, trailer reactions, trailer reviews. Again, for the purpose of a review, apparently you're supposed to be protected under Article 13 on one of the clause. It's whether or not this content ID will pick that up. Like, could I do a review just discussing Shazam, for instance, coming out in April, if I didn't include any of the marketing material, if I didn't include trailer footage, which again should be fair use, if I didn't include any images from Shazam, would that be safe? I'm assuming so, because it would just be me against a blank wall, which would kind of be boring, but at the same time, it would be a review, people could watch it, right? But I don't know for sure. So we'll have to see what happens as the news breaks out. It's only just been approved today. So give me your thoughts in the comments of what do you think about Article 13. Obviously, it's not great. Let me know what you think is going to happen to the future of the platform, social media, anything like that. We can discuss it in the comments. And for now, don't forget to subscribe while you can as this goes forward. I'll still be creating content. Don't worry about that. For the foreseeable future, at least until we know exactly what's going on. Again, we've got 2 years of the internet as it is until they start implementing this. So we'll see what happens. We'll have to see what the individual laws do. Also, joking obviously, but hey, maybe Brexit will be my saving grace as I'm here in the UK. You never know. I've already joked on many Discords I'm on that, like 10 minutes before I found out about Article 13 going through, oh, Brexit's a bad idea, let's not do it, to oh god, yeah, Brexit, yeah, let's get out of the EU. It still affect us though. We still wouldn't, I still wouldn't be able to see people from the EU and content uploaded there, which you do watch sometimes without knowing. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. For now, if you want to see when I upload or when I'm gonna upload. And check out the social media links again while you still can in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See ya.